Hi everyone, it's Chrissy from First Day of Home. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to make homemade potpourri. Now if you haven't seen my video on how to dry flowers, you may want to start there, but I'll be highlighting a couple of those techniques in this video. After that other video, I heard from a lot of you about reasons why you were wanting to dry flowers. Some of you said you wanted to preserve flowers from an anniversary with your boyfriend, and others wanted to dry flowers to remember someone special who had passed away. Whatever your reason for coming here today, I hope you find some useful tips and some creative ways that you can package your potpourri when you're done. So let's go ahead and get started. For this craft, you're going to obviously need some fresh flowers, which you can get from your garden or from the store, parchment paper and a baking sheet, a fragrance oil or essential oil, orris root powder, and a mason jar or a pouch. I like to gather flowers from my container garden and my landscape just because they have some special sentimental value to me. I like to trim just the leaves and stems off of these flowers. I have a really nice variety of colors here and I want to keep some added texture. You also have the option of removing petals from your flowers and making a potpourri with just petals. But I like the look of the whole flowers. I think it just makes for a more interesting potpourri. The first option you have for drying flowers is simply air drying. I had this lovely bouquet from an anniversary and decided to hang it upside down in my laundry room. About a week later, the flowers were ready to be inserted into potpourri. If you're interested in learning more about this method, I'll be sure to put a link in the description box below to the whole video. The other option you have for drying flowers is putting them in the oven. This is my favorite method for making potpourri. You'll simply spread out the flowers on top of the cooling rack with parchment paper underneath. While you're doing this, you can go ahead and preheat your oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit or 93 degrees Celsius. After about 2 hours, the flowers should be done. You're trying to dehydrate the flowers, not bake them. I did a few batches and then added in my yellow roses for my complete dried flower potpourri. Now it's time to pick which petals we'll use for our potpourri and add our fragrance and fixative. Another fun option I'll be sharing in my next video is how to make dried orange slices. These add beautiful color to potpourri and are perfect especially during the fall and Christmas seasons. Now it's time to make our potpourri smell wonderful using fragrance oil or essential oil. I picked up this wonderful set of fragrance oils that have magnolia, lilac, lavender, rose garden, and other scents that are perfect any time of year. You can also use an essential oil like this lavender calming oil that I had on hand. I decided to go ahead and use a rose garden fragrance oil that I'm sprinkling on here, and the amount is really up to you. I find it helpful to place the potpourri in a paper sack and gently roll it around to really make sure the scent gets everywhere. The next step is adding orris root powder, which serves as a fixative. This is what helps the scent to stay in your potpourri and really makes it last longer. If you're looking for a pretty gift idea, I love these little drawstring organza pouches. I'll link to some below along with all of the other supplies I'm using. It's just a nice way to display your potpourri and use as a stocking stuffer or just a little thank you to someone to brighten their day. This smaller pouch is perfect for those little stray petals or any petals that you might have removed from your roses. I especially like the idea of putting rose petals in here for a wedding celebration. Another great gift idea is to put your potpourri in a large mason jar. I also recommend using a flower frog lid that you can find on Amazon or your local craft store. And then you can add a unique gift tag just to personalize it a little bit more. I got this gift tag maker last Christmas and I love making these cute designs and adding my little signature to my gifts. With a little jute twine, you can add sort of a rustic touch to this mason jar and also attach your gift tag. Who would you make your gift tag out to? Is there a special friend that you're wanting to make some dried potpourri for? Or are you just hoping to enjoy this in your home this season? Let me know in the comments below. I added some scrapbook paper to the lid just to complete the look, and I'm really looking forward to making more seasonal potpourris like with fall scents or Christmas scents this season. I hope you found some useful tips in this video to help you on your way, and if you have any questions whatsoever, be sure to leave a comment below and I'll be happy to answer them. In the meantime, I'm going to leave a few videos here that I think you might enjoy watching next, and I hope to see you back here next time. Bye!